Sorry, just had to say that when it was still relevant. Hello, hello! Hello, vampires and charlatans! Hola, salut, bonjour, guten morgen, salamat pagi, cześć, namaste, ni hao, kamista, Vietnamese greeting, annyeong, konnichiwa, Suzu. How is everybody doing today? Happy Labor Day weekend for those of us in the US of A. You know what lives rent-free in my brain? You ever think about, like, oh, I should have said this, it would have been funny. I have figured out the perfect response for this situation, but now it's too late. Remember when I was playing what do you call it, barn finders, and something took over me and I thought I was Southern? Remember when my schizophrenic self said something like, oh, I don't believe in like I don't believe in the alphabet, I believe in America. Remember I said something like that? Days later, I realized what I should have said. I should have said, I don't believe in the ABCs, I believe in USA. And I was like, gosh darn it! Gosh darn it! Missed opportunity. I should have said, I don't believe in ABC, I believe in USA. Yeah. I was in the shower thinking of that, and I'm like, that would have been so good! Man! I'll put it in your back pocket, whip it out later. But when I have, like, a lapse in judgment and think that I am Southern again? That's not coming, not anytime soon. Hopefully. If I keep my medication going, you know, I stay on top of my medication, then these weird personalities won't come out. I think I short of it and overdubbed the line. Okay, but then people will misunderstand. People will misunderstand, okay? Because, okay, during my schizophrenic episode, I was mad that they put China before USA. And I was mad about that because, you know, of course, America first. Okay, and I was mad about that. So, but then somebody pointed out that, it's just, the countries are just listed alphabetically, which is why China was first, right? And so my response to that was, I don't believe in alphabet, I believe in America. But I'm like, gosh darn it, the schizophrenic me should have said, I don't believe in ABC, I believe in USA. Okay, if I made a short about that, people would assume, like, the worst thing about me, okay? Stable? It's a tough choice, stable, psychiatric health or content. Okay, no, we can't be heckin' too wild in, like, the shorts, because then people get the heckin' wrong idea, okay? People get the wrong idea, which is why I I have a personal request. You dudes should stop saying that Sonic is my boyfriend, okay? Okay? People will get the wrong idea, okay? Right? Okay, people will get the wrong idea. No, yes, really, okay? People will go into the Charlotte Suzu channel. We're not breaking up if we have never been together in the first place! Sharisu has a boyfriend. No! Dudes! No. People are going to assume that I am a furry. I have nothing against you if that is your hobby, if that is your interest, but it's not for me. Okay? Okay? Of course Sonic isn't your boyfriend, that's bitchy. It's not bitchy. Okay, can I just say, oh, I like this male character without me, like, you assuming, oh, she likes him because she wants to marry him. No, I can just like platonically. I think Vegeta has, like really good character development. Are you already somewhat a furry with a cat hoodie? Okay, cat ears automatically makes furry? No. No, then Reina would be furry just because she has tail and horns. No. Okay, to be a furry, you need the whole package, okay? You need paws, you need ears, you need a snout, you need the tail, you need the feet, okay? Just wearing cat ears casually does not make you a furry. Alright? You say meow? So what? Can I not greet animals? I mean, that would make me closer to heckin' like Snow White, right? That'd make me closer to like Cinderella or something. Talking to rats and animals and stuff. Not that it matters boyfriend-wise. Didn't you marry that skunk plushie? When I was 4, like, why are we... Okay, I'm a person who believes in redemption. Okay? I feel like it is wrong for you to bring... To, bring up the sins of somebody back when they were, like, super young, okay? Okay? I don't know. I feel like you should not go... Okay, sorry if this is a hot take, but you know, like, the internet's habit of, like, digging through somebody's, history from, like, 15 years ago, back when they were, like, 12 years old, and, like, trying to get them canceled for something they did when they were 12? I feel like redemption is, like, you should move on from that. Like, people should be able to, like, recover from the wrongdoings of their past, you know, if they are, like, a different person now, okay? So, for you to bring up my weirdness when I was literally 4 years old, I think that is bad on your part, okay? Think that is bad on your part. I'm a different person now, okay? I'm a different person. I am now 66 years old, so it has been 62 years since that incident. So, like, can we move on? Do I do this do I walk down the aisle with a plush skunk today? Have I done that recently? No, then obviously I am a changed woman. So I feel like I should be absolved from the sins of my past from so long ago. Is he divorced a skunk or was the marriage annulled? the marriage was not. Well, okay, we didn't even get down the aisle all the way because my mother shamed me. My mother yelled at me and said, well, you wouldn't even get married to anybody I didn't approve of. And then I felt bad. So my mother made me feel bad at age 4. So it wasn't that I got married to the skunk. It was more like the wedding was interrupted. So yeah. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Thank you. I'm curious, are you starting a political career again? No! Or something you want to protect your image? No! No, I've been protecting my image for like forever! What? What? It's really a Romeo and Juliet story. I don't know, it's not like the skunk could talk to me. Was it one of those dramatic moments like speak now or forever hold your peace? Why do you think at age 4 I would know that phrase? No, dude, I just got a sheet from off of the bed and was like using it as a veil and walking down the aisle. When I say aisle, I mean hallway of the apartment that we lived at the time. And I guess it was more like my mother was mad at me for dragging a white sheet across the floor of the apartment. Like from off of the bed rather than like me marrying the skunk. Like surely my mother is not so mentally ill that she would like be upset that she's marrying a toy. Okay, it's more like I was dragging this nice clean white sheet across the floor, okay? That was probably the issue, okay? But then she made 4-year-old me feel bad by saying that I wouldn't be allowed to get married to anybody she didn't approve of first anyway, so... yeah. Anyway, stop saying these things to make people think that I'm a furry! Yes, it turned into a core memory. I'm telling you! I am shaped by my childhood traumas. Okay? I am shaped by my childhood traumas. Every wrongdoing. Every wrong that was committed against me. When I was super little. I remember. Yeah, there's probably a lobby for the right of people to marry their plushies. I mean, there are some people, like, didn't some dude in Japan marry Hatsune Miku? See, do you hold grudges? Not necessarily. I just remember. I know what you did. I remember what you did. I'm just fueled by spite, that's all. Okay. He what? Yeah, somebody married Hatsune Miku. Yeah. Like, somebody like, dude, there's like some people on Reddit who like are engaged to like their AI phone companion. Yeah, like they're in love with the AI companion. And I'm like, isn't this kinda sad? Isn't it kinda sad? How do we help that? Like, how do you help people like that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know what to say about that. Cause on the one hand, it's like they're not hurting anybody, but on the other hand, it's like, Yeah, it's just kinda sad. Someone married an AI a long time ago because it was online required. When the company closed, he lost his wife. Oh yeah, in that case, your AI wife died. Yeah, there was a dude cheating on his wife with AI, and he's like, "Yeah, my wife had to make me choose. It would be hard to give up the AI. I think I might not do it." So like, okay, see, that is going too far. To me, that's going too far. If you have like a legitimate wife and you're still like choosing like the AI over your flesh and blood wife, then it's like there's a problem here. There's a problem here. I guess if you're single, like, I guess it's no harm, no foul. But yeah, but if you have like an actual family, yeah, I cannot. Yeah, I don't think that's too good. I just married a cosplayer that does Miku. Yeah, you could marry a cosplayer. Wait, isn't that weird? Like, dude, wait, what? Do you like, if you go out, let's say you go out to like Olive Garden, right? With your cosplay girlfriend. Do you make her roleplay as Hatsune Miku? Like, what the fudge? Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't that kind of weird? Being worried about dating the cosplayer route. More and more cosplayer socials have been showing crazy that I can't handle. And I don't know, I don't really keep up with cosplay community. I see a nice cosplay, I just like and move on with my life. I married you because you made my waifu real. It's probably only slightly less weird than marrying ChatGPT. Am I weird for having never used ChatGPT? I've literally never used ChatGPT, not even once. Haven't either. Yeah, I don't actually know how it works. I like literally never used ChatGPT or any of these like AI companions or anything. I don't know. I just turn the Cortana off. Turn the AI stuff on the phone off. Never used ChatGPT. I won't shame you. Anybody here? Is ChatGPT your celebrity crush? I won't shame you. I won't shame you. No. Good. Good, good. Good, there is hope for you yet. There is hope for you dudes yet. So if it's not ChatGPT, then tell me. Who is your celebrity crush? It's time to judge! This is something I actually was thinking about. Because like a few streams, like a couple weeks ago, I mentioned I watched Jurassic World Rebirth or whatever the heckin' new Jurassic Park movie is called. And I've never seen a Jurassic Park movie, okay? And I was pooping on Scarlett Johansson. Cause to me in the movie, it almost felt like they were trying to ship Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett Johansson, and I'm like, Come on, like, I mean, but you could do so much better than heckin' Scarlett Johansson. And some of you dudes like, I was like, what? But it's Scarlett Johansson! And I'm like, really? You dudes like Scarlett Johansson? You really can! Yes, you can! Okay, who is Rhea Ripley? Is that like a wrestler? I feel like that's a wrestler. I think I heard of her before. Okay, let me pull this up. Wait a second. Okay. I'm gonna pull this up. Okay, I have a couple of questions. I have a question. Let me get a photo. Okay. Wait for it. Okay. Do you like the goth girl look? Is that what you like? Do you like the goth girl look? Like edgy woman look in like dark makeup, tattoos, dark hair? Do you like goth girls? Pretty hot kid, what? Are dudes really into this? This isn't my kind of style here. Dude. Okay, I was like, but I allowed it when on the Vampire Bloom outfit. Torino like painted my nails like black. I was like, I'll allow it, but not usually my kind of look. Interesting. Okay, I did not expect this. Who else? Let me see. Who else? Who? Okay, chat. Please, okay. Azumiwaki. What is that? I feel like the name is familiar. Azumiwaki. Okay. Alright. Okay, no, this picture is way too small. Okay. Alright, I have a question. Azumiwaki. My question is, are you a furry? Are you a furry? Yeah, she's very cute. Sorry, I'm really mad at Special Week. Sorry. I have no love for Special Week right now. Sorry. It's just like, I don't know why, but like... Yeah, you can do VAs. Yeah, I'm mad at Special Week, so don't talk to me about Special Week. Does she have the bow wrong, or is that mirrored? I have no idea. Maybe, I don't know. Aoi Yuki. Oh, I know who Aoi Yuki is. She is Madoka. I've seen Aoyuki's picture a few times before. Okay, whenever I see her picture, she always looks like so heckin' like sophisticated. Okay, look at this picture. I know who Aoyuki is. She always looks so heckin' sophisticated. I'm always like sometimes in awe about how like some women just look like they look like well put together, and then there was like me. Okay, like I wish I could be sophisticated too, but I'm just me. I'm just me. Yeah. I'm just like a blob on the side of the road. Okay, that's my sophistication level. I'm just a blob on the side of the road. No, perhaps that's inaccurate. I'm a stick on the side of the road. A blob would imply that I have form in some way. I'm just a stick on the side of the road. Okay. Okay, somebody said Rina Ueda. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. I like Rina Ueda. Do you want to do some sophistication challenges? Sure, lay it on me. Ask me a question to judge my sophistication. Here, let me put up. Bam. We'll put up Reina Ueda. Some of my earliest memories involve a good stick. I don't know. I just play with dolls. Did I ever tell you, dudes, I used to be a crybaby? I was talking about this too, because I went on a girls' luncheon. Girls' lunch out. Okay, it was not girls' night out. Girls' lunch out. On Monday, this past Monday. Girls' lunch out. It is noon, okay? I'm not going out after hacking dark. So girls' lunch out. Girls' day out. And I mentioned that I used to be a crybaby. Okay, what do you mean I used to be? Okay, when have I cried? I have like specifically not cried on stream. Like, I have specifically never cried on stream. Why would you assume I was a crybaby? Okay, but I used to be a crybaby back when I was like 4 and 5 years old because there used to be okay, there's two things. Dude. This lady, one of the girls, she's a little older. Not the oldest person, okay? Not the rude 60-year-old, okay? Talking about another girl who was there, okay? I swear, this lady is like... I swear, to me, she reminded if Reina was like 25 years older and had a southern accent. Okay? Which is like I've never met her before. But it's like yeah, Southern Reina, but 25 years older. Okay? And she was like exact personality as Reina. Okay? And then yeah, she was very nice. She was very nice. However, she was also like a little awkward, at least for me, because she's like I didn't know her before, but she was like, there's this person I don't know. Oh, we have got to know each other. We're gonna be best friends. Hi, my name is L. Her name starts with L. Hi, my name is L. What's your name? Oh, Charlotte. That's such a beautiful name. Okay, this is where I am from. I have a daughter. Yeah, and like, oh, you remind me so much of my daughter. I think y'all would be friends. Like, Lena. Okay, yeah, let's call her that. Lena. Okay. Long-winded and friendly. Yes. Okay. Long-winded and friendly. That's exactly how I'll describe her. Lena, okay? She is very nice. However, she is like the kind of extrovert who is like latches on to the quiet introvert. Okay? Latches onto the quiet introvert and does not let up. Which means I was her main victim. Is she a handholder too? No. I mean, she did say, oh, is it alright if I give you a hug? Oh, it was so great meeting you. Okay. Like, she was very nice, okay? And she talked about her daughter. She's like, Lena is like, I'm gonna say like late 40s, early 50s. She calls herself old, okay? But she really does not look that old, man. I don't know. This to me is like, oh yeah, is Reina like 20, 25 years in the future or something like that? I don't know. Maybe she's older than she looks. But to me, she didn't look that old, right? And she had like youthful energy to me. So I actually don't know how old she is, but to me, she didn't seem that old. But she called herself old, right? But jeez, man, I could not help but think that, oh my gosh, this is like Reina 20 years, 25 years into the future or something, you know? Like, what the fudge? Like, it's really, like, seriously put Reina's personality and habits in, like, some, like, middle-aged woman. But yeah, I was telling Lena about how I used to be like a crybaby when I was like 4 and 5 years old, because back in my day there was a specific commercial that used to come on that advertised a specific doll. The doll was like a baby, and the baby cried, like real quote unquote real tears, really cried, okay? And seeing this baby, a doll by the way, not a real baby, seeing this doll cry made me cry. Yes, I'm talking about Baby Born! Baby Born! Dude. I used to cry so much at this hacking doll. I never had this doll, but you'd see the commercials of this doll, and I would cry every time this commercial comes on, cause I was just too empathetic. And my mother would make fun of me for crying when this commercial came on. Okay, I was too empathetic. This doll is sad. I feel its pain. I am sad. So yeah, my mother would make fun of me for that. Yeah. Yeah, I felt sorry for the doll. That's why I always thought, well, I could never be a mother because if my baby cries, I would cry. Yeah, like, I think I would be too empathetic to... Yeah, I feel like I'm too empathetic to, like, little children. To babies and, like, small children. I'm too empathetic. So, like, little child, like, under the age of, like, 10 is upset. I'm upset. You are a mother? What do you do when Golden Boy cries? Ask why he's losing his mind. Okay. But I start to feel sad if Golden Boy cries a lot. Okay, if he just meows like a couple of times, then I'm like, okay, he's just like, I don't know, the child is mentally ill, okay? There's no helping him. But if he what the heck? Jeez, what the fudge? Wait. Hello? Okay. Phone alert. Tornado, no! What? Wait, is it a tornado? Wait, let me just make sure it's not a tornado. Dude, if it's a heckin' tornado, I'm dead. Wait, what was it? Okay. Dude, interesting how I have this iPhone at silent mode. And like an emergency alert still comes through. Like there's no alert on my actual phone, but it's on the iPhone. Emergency alerts really force you. But it's not on my phone, it's on the iPhone. Which is like, it's not connected to anything. Like, is it like... Okay, yeah, I don't expect like the alert to go through on my like actual phone. That was on the iPhone. Yeah, there's no phone there's literally no phone service. How is it being pushed through my heckin' iPhone? Like, again, like this was not my regular phone. Like, I have iPhone specifically for vtuber stuff. There's no phone number or anything connected to it. It's just a brick, a Wi-Fi brick. If your location is on, but again, there's no phone number or like phone service connected to this phone. Should I ask ChatGPT? Is the location on? I don't think so, cause like I literally only use this phone for... Is it an old alert? What the fudge? Like scaring the bejeweled out of heck in me. And again, like I turned my phone on silent so like nothing interrupts the heck in the stream. Yeah, I don't see any location on. I don't see location data at all. Anytime you've gotten these alerts were tests, maybe that's what it was. I don't have to know. Cause like literally, I would expect that kind of alert on my like main phone. But nothing has come through on my main phone at all. Only on the iPhone, which is like, it has no phone service. There's no SIM card, there's no phone number. That's so heckin' weird. Was it a test? I don't know. Jeez. In Korea, the government spams emergency alerts. Sometimes they're important, sometimes they're kind of annoying. Yeah. Okay. If there's an emergency, like, unless there's literally a tornado right next heckin' door, I can't really do anything about it. Like, what the fudge? Please, I can't really do anything about it right now. That's why I have the heckin' phone on silent! Jeez. You hear people talking about it on Twitter? Hey. That sounded in my phone and I freaked out. No, that's the usual emergency sound. Emergency alert sound. Okay. What the heck was I talking about before I was so rudely interrupted? Okay, we talked about Lena. I think we're done talking about Lena though. Crying empathy, yeah. Yeah. I feel slightly different about Golden Boy because I'm just like, there's just something wrong with that child. Yeah, maybe you didn't like that I called Golden Boy mentally ill. He has undiagnosed schizophrenia, man! Yeah, something's not right with that child. Sorry to say, something is not right with that child. Okay, you wanna know what he heckin' does? Okay, let me tell you what he heckin' does, okay? He will sleep in this cat tree. And then, let's say I get up, like from the computer. That will force him to like get up to see where I am going. Let's say I go to the kitchen, like go to the refrigerator. He will watch. I'll go back to my desk. He'll sometimes sit down right next to me for about 5 minutes, and then he'll go back to the cat tree. Like, if I get up, if I make any movement, he will get off of his comfy cat tree spot just to lay next to me for 5 minutes, then get up and go back to the cat tree. Why? Why? Also, what he started to do now is, let's say I go to the bathroom to brush my teeth, get cleaned up for the night or something. He will sit outside of the bathroom. Especially if he's in the cat tree. Especially if he's in the cat tree. He'll get out from the cat tree, sit in front of the bathroom door, wait till I'm out, and then go back to the cat tree. Why? 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 I don't know. To me, it's weird because my previous cats never did this. My previous cats never did this. Okay. He thinks you're his pet. I saw something like a few days ago where it was like, cats think that you're the child. You're their child. And I'm like, okay, but why, if I am the child, why do I have to feed him? Why do I have to scoop the poop? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Maybe he should feed me. Sometimes I don't want to get up. Maybe he should feed me. So I don't believe that article. I think that's full of poop there. Alright, I promised this. Yesterday in members only, that I would talk about my celebrity crush. I will come clean. Okay, what do you mean, oh boy? Why do you say oh boy? I have no celebrity crush. Yup! That is the honest to goodness answer. Don't boo me! Do not boo me! I'm not lying! Okay, I'm really the hacker person who had to make up a fake crush in the 4th grade! Jim Carrey, what? It is the truth. Like, jeez, man. No, like, you couldn't even make up one to talk about. Okay, but I don't tell lies on the Charlotte Suzu channel. Okay, do you want me to lie? I am done trying to pretend to be normal, okay? Sorry, this is just unabashedly me. Unashamedly me. Okay? Sorry, I don't have celebrity crush. Yeah. That Ace Ventura smile. I've never seen Ace Ventura, but no, I don't know. Isn't Jim Carrey kind of weird? Not like, I don't know. I don't know this man. Obviously, I don't know Jim Carrey, but all the movies I've seen him in, he's like a weirdo, right? Right? He's just super. I don't know, because he plays a bunch of weirdos, and that's a weird guy, right? He is funny, sure. But yeah, he always plays a bunch of weird dudes, so I'm Yeah, he's just a weird, funny man. He has some more serious ones like Truman Show. I've never seen the Truman Show. Yeah. He's in Sonic movies. Yes, yes. How old is Jim Carrey? 63, dude! All the people who were young when I was young are now old like me. 63! Dude, that's gonna be the day when all the people who were young back when I was young get old. Yeah. Man is right, cheese. Yeah, I've been looking up some celebrity ages recently. And it's like, wow, that person is so old now. Like, what about Shadow the Hedgehog, Keanu Reeves? He's 60, he's so heckin' old. What about me? How old am I? Morgan Freeman's 88! Oh dear. Dude, that's so old. What the fudge? 88 years old. You're lying about your age. It's just something women do. Okay, don't worry about it. Who's that one old dude who's like in the action movies? I don't get lying about your age. Well, it's because... Okay, dude! Okay! You know what? You know what really grinds my gears? Okay, I've seen this recently, and I'm like... Mother fudger. Okay, you know how like there's like certain celebrity men who are like 50 plus years old, right? And they're like, yeah, I know I'm 55 years old, but I won't date anybody under the I won't date anybody over the age of 30. Yeah, I'm 55, but I need somebody younger than 30. Okay? Leonardo DiCaprio. Dude, what a sad state of affairs. What a sad state of affairs. Tom Cruise? Oh wait. Yeah, that's the old dude who I was like, wait, he's like still like in like action movies even though he's old, right? 63 years old. He's 63 years old. So guys are allowed to have a type. No, a type is under 30 is not a type. A type is like, I like girls like Reina or like Lena because they're super outgoing and talkative and extrovert, and I like talkative girls. I like girls like who I can like chat up and like have like a long conversation with. I like girls who are like fun and like what is the term I'm trying, like lively or something, you know, like poppy or something, you know. like, under 30 is not a type. There's a variety of personalities under 30. Yeah, this is the old dude in the action movies. Bubbly, yeah, bubbly. That's the word I was trying to find. Bubbly. Bubbly. Yeah, yeah, so I don't think you can say, oh, my type is under 30, cause like that covers a variety of people. And then like, wait, so you own like okay. Let's see, how old is Leonardo DiCaprio? 50 years old. Okay. My dude, you are not the same dude from Titanic anymore. Why do you think like a 21-year-old legitimately likes you for you? Okay. Okay, they are with you because you have big name and big money, okay? Jeez. I don't know. To me, that's just heckin' weird. Is he still a UN ambassador? I don't know. Wait a second! Oh no, stop the presses! Wait a second! I just googled Leonardo DiCaprio, right? He's 50 years old, right? And I see this headline. Leonardo DiCaprio, 50, takes girlfriend Vittoria Ceretti, 27! He's going for the mature ones now! 27? Oh my goodness! Wow! I love character development. I love self-improvement. Love to see that for him. Okay, yeah, unbelievably, his current girlfriend, as of 3 days ago, is 27 years old. Yeah, he's branching out, expanding his horizons. What are we talking about? Leonardo DiCaprio. Liam Neeson started dating Pamela Anderson. I've heard about that. But aren't they both old? How old is Liam Neeson? 73? Well, isn't he old? He's always been old though, right? He's one of those people who are like... He's one of those people who are born old, right? Kind of like Morgan Freeman. Like... Morgan Freeman is just born old, right? So Liam Neeson is also born old, right? How old is Pamela Anderson? 58! Okay, I don't care. Okay, these people are seniors, okay? I don't care about this. Why are people mad? Yeah, why are people mad? There's like a 15-year age gap. I don't care. Morgan Freeman is God, show some respect. But I'm not disrespecting Morgan Freeman because that would be disrespecting myself. But, like, there are some people who are just born old. Morgan Freeman, Liam Neeson, Judge Judy. If you're going to the theater anytime soon, you should watch Naked Gun. What is Naked Gun? Oh, this is a new movie. Came out this year. Some people look 50 when they're 25 and never age again. Since Morgan Freeman is God, it makes sense that he's always been old. Like, tell me, there's like a lot of like celebrity baby pictures, you know? Have you ever seen a baby picture of Morgan Freeman? I don't think so. It's like the heckin' lost city of Atlantis. He was born. Maybe not as old as he is now, but he was born at least 40 years old. Okay? No offense. I'm not okay if you are somebody over the age of 40, no offense. I'm not calling you old. I'm just saying, compared to actual babies who are born after 9 months in the womb, he was born age 40! Not calling you old, though. Don't worry, I'm old and 66. You are not old, I'm old. We've never seen a baby picture of you either. Do I not whip out the chibi model every so often? Don't hurt me, I'm not calling you old. I'm older than you. I am 66. Unless there's somebody here older than 66, I am older than you. Respect your elders. I remember when you were only 63. Yeah, that was so long ago. Thanks, Suzu. You're welcome. The Naked Gun. Comedy action. Never seen this movie before. It's new, but have I heard of it? I'm not sure. Where to watch? YouTube. $24.99. Jeez. Yeah, I'll be 67 soon. Dude, the time just speeds on by when you get old. Remember the days of elementary school when the days dragged on and time just lagged? But the older you get, the faster time flies. Marco Arado, thank you for the super chat. No, you're a 3-year-old baby? No, I know. Okay, wish people would stop shaming me for getting to Target late, okay? Mistakes were made, and this is just what I was. This is the voice I was left with. Okay, sorry. Production Kawaii was not initially the kind of company where we had months and months and months of lead up till debut. We debuted. They hired us, and we debuted like 4 weeks max after. Okay. Okay. If I need more white hairs, not that I could see. Not that I can see. It's alright. I think I'm over my 3/4 life crisis. My 3/4 life crisis. You should have gotten Lua to give you her voice. Yeah, maybe I should have asked, but nah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, dudes. I'm telling you, like later gens had it so good. Later gens had it so good, but we in Gen 1, yeah, we were hired beginning of April. Except for Nana, she was hired like maybe mid-April. And they're like, YOLO, here you go, just debut. With little to no guidance. I'm telling you, we had it rough in Aeonia. We had it rough. I show you guys the picture I was going to use for my debut stream, right? This was going to be my thumbnail for my debut stream. But I figured, this is a Japanese company, maybe they won't get the meme. So I decided to make a serious thumbnail. Yeah, so I never use this as the thumbnail. Cause I wanted to, I didn't want management to be like, what the fudge is this? I didn't want that, like, annoy management. Yeah, I could use it now, but it's too late. So... I don't know, maybe someday I will find a use for something like this. Do you think your persona shifted over time? Absolutely, because I was okay. I'm a person who has sometimes debilitating social anxiety. Okay, I am not shy. I have social anxiety. Okay. I didn't want to annoy management. Look at the character development. Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of hecking trouble talking. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble talking. And I distinctly recall, like, around debut, I was like, come on, what kind of streamer do I want to be? I want this place to be a place of positivity and love and kindness and just wholesomeness. And I'm like, maybe after like 2 months, I'm like, yeah, okay. We're not doing that. But I distinctly remember, I was going to be a wholesome streamer. It will be a place of love and kindness. And everybody will feel welcome. And yeah, and it's going to be wholesome and nice. But then, 2 months later, I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. So, I felt like that was super boring. And like... a childhood friend of mine, she was like, yeah, like I feel she told me that if she were to introduce me to like some of her other friends, they would think I have no personality. That's what she said. Okay. Okay. So, I feel like perhaps I was going into streaming kind of with that mindset, but then I like chilled out and I'm like, yeah, okay. Perhaps I should use this space to be kusogaki, which I cannot really be at like my job. So yeah, I feel like somebody asked like, do you think like your maybe your personality has shifted over time? Yeah, I actually have personality now. I did not have personality debut month. I did not know what I was doing, okay? Perhaps I would have known what I was doing if I had a streaming background or a content creation background, but I did not. Okay, I had never streamed before. Okay, yeah, I don't have like a content creation resume. Koshta only hired me because I sound like this, okay? Alright. Literally, cute voice! To him, some people may find my voice annoying. Interesting voice? Okay. Okay. That's who we're hiring. Okay? Literally only because I sound the way that I do. That was like, okay, fudge everybody else who applied, who may have had like a streaming background. Your English is beautiful. Thank you. Like, fudge everybody who may have had a streaming background. Fudge you if you had like a clear vision of what you wanted out of VTubing. We'll hire the person with no resume. Only because I like her voice. Yeah, I did not earn this. I just have a specific set of skills. Okay, that's literally it, okay? And again, I wanted to be, like in the beginning, I was like, oh, I will be this comfy streamer, wholesome, everybody will feel welcome. And I'm like, nah, no. But I also like started to like chill out. I guess if I like got more comfortable with streaming, and so I started to chill out because I got more comfortable with streaming. And that is when okay, I don't have to pretend to be wholesome and like a dere. I can just be like closer to like actually me. Yeah. And say the things they cannot say to people's face in person. So that's why I am not afraid to like insult you dudes' tastes. Yeah. I wouldn't say anything if you gave like a bad opinion IRL. But if I can like go on stream, I'll tell you it's a bad opinion, and you can do better than Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, I can't roast you IRL, but I will roast you over YouTube. Yeah. That's why I think VTubing is very freeing. VTubing is very freeing. Yeah. But you know, sometimes the VTuber comes out. Sometimes the VTuber comes out when it's inappropriate. I told you do this. I told you do it on Monday at the girls' lunch out. Girls' day out. One of the girls, I don't know what prompted her to fucking say this, man. But she suddenly turned to me and was like, I love you, Charlotte! And I'm like, you're alright! I'm not normal. I'm not normal. I even gave her the thumbs up! It's terrible! How? Because my brain is damaged! My brain is damaged! I'm a lost cause! That's why! That's how! Just go on without me. Just go on without me. Just go on without me. And see, like, nobody hacking IRL would get that because, like, I don't hack and tell anybody I'm a VTuber. Like, jeez, So, yeah. Yeah, I don't tell anybody I'm a VTuber. I have thought to myself, if somebody asks, like, I'm talking about IRL, like an IRL friend or acquaintance. If somebody asks me, hey, is this you? I will not lie. I'll own up to it, but they have to come to me first to say, hey, is this you? I will not volunteer the information. They have to find me on their own. You know how Nikki am I right? Nah, okay. I mean, like, okay, not like a rando, okay? Not like I'm like at a heckin' Starbucks or something, and like the Starbucks worker is like, hey, your voice sounds familiar. Okay, no. Okay, I'm not talking about like a rando. Fudge, no. But like a person I know, IRL, okay? If they like DM me or something saying, hey, is this you? I will not lie, I'll own up to it, but they have to like guess and find me on their own. You should still drop the line, no. No, they don't know who the heck. They don't know all these weird, like, references. Will you sign an autograph to a Randall if you found you? Okay, that would be creepy, no. What? That would be creepy. Cause then they'd have to be like, wait, how did you get my heckin' address? How did you know I go to the Starbucks? That'd be creepy, what the fudge? No. Eh? Okay, but how many people is that? There are a bunch of girls I know who are VTubers. And yeah, I like quietly follow a couple of them, right? But again, I don't divulge that information. They must approach me, take the initiative and approach me and say, hey, this VTuber sounds like you. Is this you? Okay. I will not deny it, but they have to find me first. And then I probably will not collab with them. Sorry! I probably won't collab with them. But what if you were singing a Charlotte Suzu song and somebody recognized you from that? I will not sing a Charlotte Suzu song. Does Golden Boy know that you're a VTuber? Yes, and he hates when I stream. Because, so, I don't talk a whole lot. Like, throughout the day, right? Like, there's no work meeting. I'm silent pretty much the whole day, except for, let's say, if I'm mad at Uma Musume. So, when I stream, this is like the loudest I am and the most talkative that I am all day. And so this like activates Golden Boy. Right? So sometimes he gets mad. Dude, he was so mad! During the Catherine stream, he was so heckin' mad! He was so heckin' mad! Dude, okay. So you know that one picture of Golden Boy that's on the marquee here, the wheel here? That was like one of the first photos we took of him. You see how mad he looks in that picture? Wait for it to show up again. He was like, when I first got him, he was like, yeah, you could tell he was like super mad, okay? He was super mad. His like facial expression, his like default facial expression has really softened up over these past few months, okay? Because that picture there is like, yeah, that picture there is like his default face, okay? Like a few days after, about a week after I got him. So like, for the first 2 weeks after I brought him home, that was, see, look at him! Okay, he looks so mad! This was his resting face for like the first 2 weeks. This is why he looks so mad here. So he has significantly lightened up, okay? His expression is so much softer. He doesn't like have resting female dog face. He's not so looking so angry, right? But when I played Catherine on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, when I was streaming super late, Golden Boy started screaming at me. And almost as if he was like, why are you still going so late? It's been heckin' 6 hours. Why are you still going on so late? And like he looked at me the way he did when I first got him. Okay? He looked so mad. He was so mad. Okay? So yeah. He was so mad. He looked just like this. He was so mad. He looked just like this. So yeah, I can tell when he gets mad because then he gets that expression. My dog used to do that when he stayed up too long gaming. Yeah, so Golden Boy does not like it when they stream, and he especially does not like it when they stream for too long. Speaking of streaming for too long, we will be finishing up Catherine on Monday. Yeah! I will find a new game to play also next week. Don't know what that is, but I will find one. Yeah, find one. Yeah. So, next week's schedule. Not a Kusuke, an actual game. Next week's schedule is looking like Catherine on Monday. Something I don't know on Tuesday. Then we have Thursday, then we have Saturday. Yeah. I think soon for September, going to have members only stream in which you dudes will be able to pick to choose an entire week schedule of streaming. Okay? I believe we did this like not last September, cause last September will be a year since we got the news. So it's kind of at that time, but the September 2 years prior, 2023 September, we did this, and you dudes got to pick the first week of October streams. So I think I will do that again for a members only stream this September for first week of October. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to bring that back for a while, but I didn't know like a good time to do it. But I think I'll do it for first week of October. So you dudes will, sometime in September, you dudes will get to dictate my entire schedule for a week. Okay? I will do it no matter what it is. And now we are free from Japanese company permissions. So we can play whatever the heck we want. We can do whatever the heck we want. The world is your oyster. Okay? Even what time you wake up and go to bed, heck no, okay? No. But yeah. Okay. There will be no stream tomorrow. But we will be back on Monday with the end of Catherine. That has been a really fun game, actually. I really enjoy it, actually. Yeah. So excited to see how it ends. Yeah, I do have Monday off. No work on Monday, so finally I will be able to sleep in. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Wherever you are in the world. Please take care of yourself.